let's do this thing.
Hey guys, so the intro I did not get done yesterday as Robert and I headed to our road trip to go to Fort Smith. Kind of had some family things going on, and so I did not do that. But want to let you know that yesterday Robert and I headed up north, probably about 2 hours away from us. We went to Alma, Van Buren, and Fort Smith. So stay tuned and get a sneak peek into some of the flea markets that we went into. So our first stop was here at Country Classic Antiques in Alma, Arkansas. So as you can see, they had some nice things here in this booth. And I apologize, I'm still getting used to taking video with my phone when I'm in these flea markets. So bear with me as we work through these video takes. This booth has some incredible different stones here. You have some amethyst and some Arkansas natural crystal stones as well. Some of it looked like it was dyed, but you could tell a lot of it was natural stone. But just tons of amethyst and bismuth and other kinds of stones. This was a really neat booth. Our second stop in Alma was Lisa's Eagle Nest Flea Market. Now, I don't know if there is anybody else that loves milk glass as much as I do, but I cannot get over these prices. $1 for that one dish, and then they had other glass and hard goods here, all reasonably priced. It just blew my mind at how much some of this was, and so I had to take advantage and grab a couple of pieces. Our next stop was right here at Spinning Wheel Antiques in Van Buren, Arkansas. This was a okay store. The prices were a little bit out of the range that I would like to spend, so I didn't buy anything at this stop, but I thought this wood elephant was so awesome. I don't know what it was, but it was so cool looking. So Robert and I walked on up the street. There was about 3 different flea markets here on this block. There was an arcade shop here that was pretty cool. But I love the setting of this town. It was just so old and vintage looking. And then we made our next stop right here at Attic Treasures. Now this one had kind of a storefront in the front of the store or the flea market. And then as you went further back, you got to more of the flea market style. So that's what you're seeing here. And then right up from that one was Van Buren Vintage Market. This store was super neat. I love the hardwood floors that were in this one. And then just all the different knickknacks and so forth. It was a different style of flea market that I've been to. And so this one I really enjoyed, just doing some searching and seeing what all I could find in this one. Then we made our way to Fort Smith, Arkansas, and this one had to be my favorite. It was through the years, antique mall. The prices were reasonable. They had all kinds of different stuff, and I loved just the whole setup and vibe of this flea market. So everything I found here was well worth the money that I spent. Little fun fact about this stop was Robert and I had left this place, and then we plugged in what I thought was the next address, left the place, and came right back to it. So little fun time there for us. Then we made our way to Now and Then's shop. This was 3 houses all put together of different flea market stuff, and they had these really cool old laser disc type movie things. And so these were just some of the different ones that they had. They had some of the old movies. And so we just thought these were neat. Didn't buy any, however, and I wondered how much these would even go for. And these 3 different houses that were grouped together to make this one big flea market was old. The floors were old. You could not sneak up on anybody in this place because it was so crickety noise, and going down the stairs, like Robert and I were thinking there's no way you could ever sneak out of this house if you were a teenager. But I did love the vintage feel to this house. It was really neat. Some of the pieces that were in here were so vintage. I really loved that mirror, but did not get it. And then our next stop was Starr Antiques. This was a really neat store. I really did like it. However, this is where I found out news about my real dad, and so I got distracted and I did not get any videos. But here are some pictures from inside of that store. Then our last stop was Century Plaza. This was a huge mall, about 10,000 square feet. This one had to be the top of all of the ones that we went to. My absolute favorite, and it will definitely be one that I will make a trip back to. I hope you enjoyed another adventure of mine and Robert's as we went to flea markets up in Alma, Van Buren, and Fort Smith, Arkansas. We love going to these flea markets, and so stay tuned. There'll be more of these type of road trips I'll bring to you. Hope you have a awesome rest of your week. And remember, guys, that the dream is for free, but the hustle is sold separately.
Okay, let's do it.